guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to blend your hair into a U-part wig and also how to style it, featuring this hair here, which is from thehairrock.com. I will list their information in the description bar below, and I will also have their website flashing across the screen right here so you guys can check them out. They are an amazing retailer for hair. Their hair is super duper affordable, and I mean affordable, like it's very inexpensive. I don't want to say cheap because it's not cheap. I like the term inexpensive. So they have some really great pieces of hair. The hair that I'm wearing is the Brazilian Body Wave Bundle. I am wearing 4 bundles of hair. That includes 2 18 inches, 1 20 inch, and 1 22 inch with no closure. I am wearing a U-part wig. So this is a wig that I actually made myself for the very first time, and I'm very proud of myself because it came out really nice. One thing that I noticed right off the bat, as soon as and every time I take hair out of the package, I always feel it to feel what it feels like. And this hair is very, I don't want to say it's very silky, but it's very like natural. You can easily run your fingers through this hair. It was very easy for me to comb through it. It was very easy for me to brush through it. There were no tangles at all, which is a big thumbs up because I don't want to say I hate it, but I just dislike when hair has tangles in it. It's just like a little turn off for me. But this hair did none of that. It was very easy to comb through. I can run my fingers through it so many different times and it will not tangle. There is just a little bit of shedding, but that's okay. A little bit is fine by me as long as like my entire bundles aren't coming off of my head. That's fine. As you can see, I curled my hair. This hair didn't come curled like this. I actually curled it myself. I will put a clip of what the hair looks like in its natural state here. I have to say it curls really well, considering that this is Brazilian body wave hair, that it should curl well, and it did. And I didn't show a clip of this, but a few days ago when I was pulling out this wig to play with it again and just, you know, to get used to the hair, I just straightened a little piece and it straightened really nice too. It's very silky. One of the dislikes that I didn't really enjoy so much about this hair is the smell of it. And it wasn't the smell of it by itself when it came out the package. It was mainly the smell of it as I was cooking my hair, as I was curling my hair. I noticed that it had this like factory smell to it, and I don't know if that's for all types of hair, because I've heard so many things about other bundles where people said that their hair was smelling like gasoline or smelling like a factory. This kind of has that smell to it, but I think it would smell a lot different if I would have washed the extensions before I actually made the wig. But I can always wash it in the future and just eliminate that smell. So that's just like one of the dislikes that I didn't like about it, but I can easily just put some hairspray. I have some hairspray here, which you will see I use a lot of in this video. I put some hairspray in it so it makes it smell a little bit fresher. One of the things that I didn't really enjoy about this hair is the fact that it didn't tease so much, but I think I have to give it some time to actually get a little coarser in the touch of it. Right now it's still in its fresh state. It's still a little silky, so it's not going to tease as well as I would have liked it to. So I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of time before I can decide on the whole teasing part, because you know I live for big hair. I love big hair. I don't like the flat hair. Like, I just love big hair. Like, I will sit here and tease my hair all day long until it looks fabulous, and I will spray it and make sure it looks good too. So if you guys want to see how I styled my U-part wig, then please keep watching. To prep my hair for the wig, I just slicked my hair back in this ponytail or this bun, and I kept a little bit of hair out in the front part of my hair because that is what I'm going to be leaving out. Hence, this is a U-part wig. This is not a full wig, so therefore I need to leave some of my hair out. So I'm going to clip that away. And here is the wig in its natural state. This is what it looked like once I put all of the bundles on it, untouched, not straightened. So I put some clips on both sides of the front part of the wig and also one clip in the back part so that I can clip it on the top of my head and also the back of my head so that the wig doesn't go anywhere. Since this is a U-part wig, it probably won't stay on by itself without the help of some clips or depending if you want to sew it on, so you're going to need something to anchor it down onto your hair. If this were a full lace wig or a wig with a closure, you wouldn't have to worry too much about wearing clips or sewing it down. So here I am just clipping it to my hair. Now I'm going to reposition it a lot because I want to make sure that it's going to be secure and that it's not going to go anywhere, and seeing as though it's a little windy these days, I don't want my wig to fly off, and that would just be a horror story. So I'm just going to keep repositioning it until I feel like it's at the right spot. Then I'm going to brush out all of the tangles because now I'm going to cut some layers into my hair. Now when you cut layers, you want to be very, very careful and make sure you're not cutting off too much of your hair. And you want to cut in a downward position. I've seen so many girls cut in a straight across pattern, and that is not the correct way to do it. You are going to get such a harsh straight line that it's going to be very difficult to even curl your hair. So by cutting it in a downward motion, it's creating layers in your hair, making it easier to curl it or straighten it. And it's also going to frame your face really nicely too. So I'm just going to keep cutting some more of those layers into my hair. And another tip too is to not focus so much in the front of your face when you cut the layers. Try to put some layers in the middle, in the back, just so it evens out the hair as a whole. You don't want too many layers in the front of your hair and then the rest of your hair is just all one length. So that's just my little tip when cutting that into your hair. Here I'm just straightening the top part of my hair, making sure that it's nice and flat, and it's going to lay flat over top of the tracks that are placed on the clips. So I'm just straightening my hair, and as you can see, this section of my hair is extremely dead and damaged from heat. Now on to curling my hair. I'm going to start with small sections in the front and work my way to the back, and I'm going to curl my hair away from my face because I'm kind of going for that old Kim K big fluffy curly hairstyle meets Beyonce, like big voluminous curls, that kind of look. So I'm gonna keep the curls away from my face and curl them that way. And then I'm also going to pin just two or three of the curls in the front of my head. I'm just going to pin them up so that they're a lot tighter than the other ones in the back of my head. It's going to make sense in the end, I promise you. And you want to let them set for about 10-15 minutes and let them cool off. And the rest of my hair, I'm just going to curl it, but I'm not going to pin it. I'm just going to let those curls fall so that when I take the pins out from the front of my hair, those will gradually fall into the rest of my hair. You'll see what it looks like and it'll all make sense. So once I finish curling my last curl, I'm going to take the pins out of those front curls and let those fall by themselves. Make sure you take them out gently, and then I'm just going to finger comb through my hair, and this is just basically me taking my hands and just running it through my hair and making sure the curls are all separated. And then as you can see, I'm repositioning the wig again because it moved once I started combing it. And when I was combing it, I was actually blending my hair into the wig itself. I was not combing the curls out with the comb. That's why I'm using the brush here. The brush is going to make sure those curls are big and fluffy. So I'm just gonna brush those out. And because those curls in the front just weren't to my liking, I went ahead and curled them again. Now I curled it in the same exact direction that I did in the beginning, but in the end of this video I'm going to curl it in the opposite direction, which you will see. Now to make sure that your curls are going to last pretty long and all day, you're going to want to spray them with hairspray, which you saw just a few moments ago, and you're going to keep seeing me use hairspray because there's never enough hairspray in my hair. I'm just lightly running my fingers through my hair and spraying it as I go, just so that the curls can kind of mold in their form. And I'm going to do that a lot. And that one curl in the front is still setting, but then I ended up taking it down and I went ahead and teased the front of my hair. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video in the review, it didn't tease as well as I would have liked it to. It teased a little bit, but I'm almost convinced that it will work once this hair becomes a little bit more coarse and used. Because it's so silky and smooth right now, it's not going to tease how I want it to tease. So there you saw me curling it in the opposite direction than what I did before. So this time I'm kind of curling it under, whereas in the beginning I was curling it over. So I don't know how to explain that in words, but you guys can see for yourselves. Then I'm going to tease my actual hair because that part was very, very flat, and you guys know I love big hair. I don't like flat hair, so I went ahead and teased my own hair. And this is pretty much the completed look. I just play around with it a little bit and make sure everything is in place, and that is it. That is how I got these big fluffy curls. Alright, that concludes this video of how I constructed my first U-part wig and how I styled it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also comment below any videos that you want to see next. Also, please check out thehairrock.com. Once again, I will leave that in the description box below so that you can go to their website and check out their hair and also purchase their hair because their hair is so affordable and so inexpensive. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I won't see you, but you will see me in my next video, so stay tuned. Bye guys.